So here we are pushing hard for our goals, and one day some really hard stuff hits us, and it seems to have come out of nowhere. It's important to push through each day as close to 100% as we possibly can. But what do we do in the midst of the storm before our breakthroughs? This is always the hardest part for me to put in the extra push. I'm run down by this point, sometimes tired and exhausted from pushing hard for my goals. It never fails though. I push so hard and think some days this journey is smooth sailing and I got this. Then, to my surprise, the storm comes and lands smack dab in the middle of my plans. Every time a storm comes, I remind myself that a breakthrough is also on the way. In all honesty, from my experiences, the bigger the storm, the bigger the breakthrough. But on the other side of the coin, a bigger storm just means I now have to use the ways I've learned to be disciplined, inspired, motivated, and resilient even more, kind of like a test. All the many ways I've learned to push for my goals now have to be utilized in a strategic manner, all the while being beat up by the wind, rain, hail, and debris. I have to see which tools I have. I have to analyze which ones are strong enough for this fight. I have to be mindful and strong because my tools are going to get sharpened whether I want them to or not. I know this will be painful, but I must go through. Not over, not around, but through. See, it gets really dark and gloomy when a physical storm comes, and it's the same way in life. A physical storm can be compared to the challenges and hardships that we face in life. Just like a storm can cause damage, chaos, and disruptions, difficult times in our life can also throw us off course, causing emotional turbulence. When a storm approaches, we feel frightened, overwhelmed, or out of control. Similarly, when we face life's challenges, we may feel anxious, stressed, or uncertain about the future. However, just as storms eventually pass, so do difficult times in our lives. And just as we can take precautions and prepare for a storm, we can also take steps to manage and cope with life's challenges. Here on Earth, challenges and hardships are a natural part of the human experience, and storms are a natural part of life. The key is to remain adaptable and resilient, knowing, just like storms, difficult times will eventually pass. It is hard always adapting to new situations, but over time we learn to embrace challenging situations and changing situations because everything was and still is always changing. I have learned to clear my mind and sit down, learning to have comfort in the mindset of a storm. I used to get frazzled and thrown off my square every time a storm came and always ended up way off track. I learned how to sit down in the rain and just be. Be grateful, be calm, be now and present, but just be in the moment. I realize that the growth that occurs during these storms is a powerful way to appreciate the progress you have made and acknowledge areas where you still need to grow. It's an ongoing process of learning and self-improvement. Adapting to changing situations can indeed be challenging, but by embracing and learning to find comfort in the midst of storms, we are developing resilience and personal growth. Getting through the hard times before a breakthrough can be challenging, but here are some strategies that can help you stay resilient and motivated. 1. Stay focused on your goals. Remember why you started and what you're working towards. 2. Build a support network. Surround yourself with supportive and positive individuals who believe in you and your goals. 3. Practice self-care. Take care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, eating well, exercising, and taking breaks when needed. 4. Break your task into smaller steps. When faced with overwhelming challenges, break them down into smaller, more manageable tasks. 5. Learn from setbacks. Instead of letting setbacks discourage you, view them as opportunity for learning and growth. 6. Stay positive and maintain a positive mindset. Surround yourself with positive affirmations, practice gratitude, and focus on the progress you have made, even if it's small. 7. Seek inspiration. Read success stories, listen to motivational speeches or podcasts, or watch inspirational videos or movies. In conclusion, breakthroughs often come after a period of struggle and perseverance. So knowing this, we must learn to trust the process, stay committed to our goals, and believe in our abilities. Keep embracing change, nurturing your resilience, and maintaining a positive perspective on life. Remember, storms are temporary, and by weathering them, you emerge stronger and more capable than ever before. And don't forget, enjoy your journey.